Hello, folks. This is Tom Martin. This is my lottery strategy game, Decoding the Powerball, the Powerball guessing game. I'm picking my numbers to the drawing on February 6, 2023. If you'd like to support my game, Decoding the Powerball, then please go to my Patreon page at www.patreon.com/Decoding the Powerball. Thank you, and please subscribe. Okay, so if you've never seen my videos before, the object of my game is for you to correctly eliminate groups of numbers. There are 69 white ball numbers in the Powerball lottery. Only 5 numbers can come up as winners, so that means 64 numbers can't come up at all. So for me, I think it should be easier to pick the numbers that won't be coming up than the 5 that actually do. Okay, in this video I'll be updating and making my picks. So what you're looking at here is what I call the game card. This is the format that I came up with, that I eliminate the numbers here and try to get it down to the 5 correct winning Powerball numbers. Okay, so you can see that it says February 4th, 2023, so I need to update this to the 6th. And folks, I just want to say that I'm feeling, I think I had the flu, so I'm moving a little slow here today. Okay, so please bear with me. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is go to the Powerball homepage, and I want to find out what the 5 white winning Powerball numbers were, and it was the 2, 8, 15, 19, and 58, and the Powerball number was the 10. But right now I'm only concerned about these 5 white winning Powerball numbers. Okay, so I put those up here, and again the numbers were the 2, 8, 15, 19, 58, and now I'm going to put some colors to it like I did here in the past. Okay, so I'm going to get the colors off of the game card. So I got the 2, which is red. The 8 is green. 15 is orange. 19 is orange. And the 58 is red. So the 2 and the 58 were red. The 15 and 19 were orange. And the 8 was green. Okay, so overall there was more even numbers than odds, 3 to 2. And now here I'm going to put down, this is a 3 color combination that just came up. Okay, so now I kept track of 205 color code drawings. And now a 3 color combination has now come up 94 times. Okay, so you can see that the 3 color combination comes up the most. So what that means, if 3 colors come up the most, then 2 colors are not coming up. And that's what I want to focus on here. Okay, I want to try to correctly guess which one of these colors will not be coming up. Okay, so I have 5 colors, one for each of the 5 white winning Powerball numbers. And this is my color code right here. This is for the red numbers, the orange, green, blue, and whatever's left over is purple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start over. I'm going to eliminate all these colors and start from scratch. Okay, so this area right here with these 15 numbers, I'm going to transfer over to the game card as red numbers. So again, it was the 2, 8, 15, 19, 58. And then it was the 31, 43, 58. You can see that's already taken. 59 and 66. And the last line is the 1, 4, 12, 36, and 49. So again, I'm going to make these red. And now I'm going to count how many red numbers I have. So I have 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, and 4 is 14. So up here I'm going to make this 14. And now I'm going to move on to the orange. So I'm going to transfer all these numbers over as orange numbers. So you can see the 2 is already taken, so the 18, the 23, the 27, 47, the 9, 17, 20, 38, and 40. The next line down is the 12, which is taken. The 31 is taken. The 47 is taken. The 58 is taken. So the 60. And the last line is the 5, 14, 19 is taken, the 46, and the 64. So again, I'm going to make these orange and count how many I have. So over here I got 3, and 4 is 7, 2 are 9, 1's 10, and 4 are 14. So I'm going to put 14 down there, okay? So we're going to do that with the green, then the blue, and again, whatever's left over is purple. But I already did this, so just to speed things up, I'm going to copy and paste. So you can see that for the red, came out to 14 numbers. Orange was 14. Actually came out to 15 for the green, 13 for the blue, and 13 for the purple. Okay, so doing this way with the color code, I found that I get double-digit results for each color. And the reason why that's important is because it's consistent like that. And when you have consistency, then things can get predictable. Okay, so again, I want to pick what color will not be coming up. You can see that a bunch of 5s just came up. And overall, out of 205 drawings, a 5-color combination has come up 15 times. So it doesn't come up all that often, and again, a bunch just came up, so I doubt that it's going to be 5. So the color that I'm going to go with is green. And the reason why a green number has come up in the last 11 drawings, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And you can see right here, there's no green numbers. Okay, so that's what I'm hoping is going to happen for this drawing. So I'm going to eliminate all the green numbers off of my game card. And hopefully none of these numbers come up. Okay, so what happens if one of these numbers come up? Then I'm not going to win the Powerball lottery. Okay? So moving on, I'm going to take these numbers and I'm going to go to the individual numbers, what I call the individual numbers, which I already did here. Okay? So I'm going to reduce this down so you can see the whole card. And basically what I did is I took all 69 numbers and I divided them into 7 different groups. Okay, so group number 1 over here, 1 through 9, this is the only group with 9 numbers, where the other 6 have 10 numbers for 69 numbers. Okay, so the important thing about this is that, again, there's 7 groups and there's only 5 white winning Powerball numbers. So I know that 2 of these groups cannot have a winning Powerball number to it. So the strategy is, try to guess what group will not have the winning Powerball number to it and eliminate that group of numbers off of the game card. Okay, so here, this 3 represents that I hit 3 out of the 7 groups. So I had 2 in group 1, then I had 2 in the second group, and then the 58 for 3 groups total. Okay, so what I do here is I'm going to take this 2 and I'm going to scroll. I'm going to find the 2. Now I'm going to make this square red. I'm making it red because the 2 is red. Do the same thing with the 8. The 8's green. I already did the 15, 19, and 58. So how I use this is I want to look for a color that hasn't come up in a while. Okay, so you can see with this one I got red, orange, green, blue, purple. All the colors are right here, so that's no help for me. Now over here on this one I got red, orange, green, blue, purple. Really no help. But here with the 20s, you can see that I have no red numbers. I got orange, green, blue, purple, but no red. And finally, here's a red down here, okay? So the question is, when is a red going to come up, you know? So let's take a look at the game card to see if there's any 20 numbers that are red. And I don't have any 20 numbers that are red, so I'm not going to worry about that. And I'm going to move on. Okay, so off to the 30s. Again, I got red, orange, green, blue, no purple. So here's a purple. Oh, another thing that I do here is I break things down into 5 drawings. This square is good for 5 drawings. And basically it just helps me count faster. I could go, okay, when's the last time this purple number came up? It's been 5, 10, 15, 20 drawings or whatnot, okay? So for the 30 numbers, let's take a look on the game card and see if there's any purple numbers in the 30s. I got the 30, and that's it. Okay, so moving on to the 40s. Red, orange, green, blue, purple, all the colors are there. And then the 50s. Red, orange, I got no green. So here's a green. So let's take a look at the 50s for a green number. I got no green 50s. And the last one is the 60s. So I got orange, green, blue. Here's the red and purple. Really no big help. Okay, but the overall strategy is to eliminate numbers. So let me hit the home button. This will bring me right back to this side. And looking at this 3, a 3 hasn't come up in a while. And I think it's going to do this, okay? I think that the 3 is going to double up like this. So I think that 4 of these groups will not have a winning Powerball number, okay? So I'm going to pick 2 of them. And my pick is this one right here. The numbers of 10 through 19. As you look down through, you know, these numbers have been really hot. And the question is, okay, when's it going to cool down? And I'm hoping that there's going to be no winning numbers right here. So I'm going to eliminate the numbers at 10 through 19 off of my game card. Okay, another one I'm going to do is the 40 numbers. Again, the 40 numbers have been really, really hot. And again, when's it going to cool down? Okay, so there's no 40 numbers here in the last one. I got that right. I picked this the last drawing. And because it's been so hot, I'm hoping that it's going to miss a couple in a row. So I'm going to say no 40 numbers as well. So I'll get rid of the 40, 41, 43, 46, 47, and the 49. And again, hopefully those numbers do not come up. Okay, so moving on. I want to introduce you to my groups. Okay, this is group 4. Okay, so why I call it group 4 is because I divided it into 4 different color groups. Now you can see that this mirrors the game card. And it has to, because if I say I don't think any blue numbers are going to come up, I'm going to eliminate all these blue numbers off of my game card, and hopefully I'll have it correct. Okay, so I need to update this. So again, it was the 2, 8, 15. So there's 3 in the red. Then the 19 had a blue. 19's in the blue. And then there was no orange numbers. And the 58 is in the green. Okay, so how many color groups did it hit? It hit 1, 2, and 3. And the majority of the numbers are over here to the left side, so I'm going to color this 3 red. And of course, if the majority was over here to the right side, I would color that 3 green. Okay, so here's the strategy right here. trying to correctly guess where the 0 is going to be. Now again, if I could have correctly guessed that none of these orange numbers were going to come up, I could have eliminated all these orange numbers off of my game card and gave myself a much better chance at winning some kind of prize in the Powerball lottery. Okay, so moving on. Now, I want you to know how I break things down into three drawings here. And the reason why I do that, I used to have 5, but with this 3, I only have to wait a couple drawings till I get in this position. Okay, and this is the best position because I'm going to be putting colors to these for this next drawing here. Okay, so I have a couple of these. This is Powerball number 2, and you can see that I have no numbers up here, and this is the design of it. And then I have Powerball 3, where you can see I have 1 number up here. Okay, so the reason why I have this is so I could always have at least one of these in this position with 2 numbers on the top. Because this is, again, it should be the easiest way to pick correctly. Okay, so again, I'm trying to guess where a 0 is going to be. Now I have 7 of these option cards. I got 4 option per option card, okay? Red, blue, orange, green. So that's 28 options total. And if I could just get one of these correct, I'll be happy. Okay, so I'm just looking here. I'll let you know if I see something. Okay, so this is all I got, all 7 option cards. I really didn't see anything that says I want to bet on this, okay? So what I mean by that is I'm going to be spending $3 on a Powerball ticket. And that's with the Power Play. So basically I'm betting this $3 on where a 0 is going to be. Okay, so the next one I have is group 6. Here's where I divided things into 6 different color groups. And the thing is that, you know, with group 4, I'll knock out up to like 17 numbers with this group 4. And then with group 6, I'll knock out 2, 4, 8, 12. I can knock out 12 numbers. And then I also have group 8, where I can knock out 8 numbers. And then I have group 10, where I can knock out 7 numbers. Okay, so each one of them go down as far as how many numbers I could get rid of, but it also gives me better odds because with this group 6, again, there's only 5 white winning Powerball numbers, so I know that one of these groups cannot have a winning Powerball number to it. Okay, so this is why I put the green and red over here. Green means that the majority of the numbers have been over here to the right side. And you can see in the last 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 drawings, the numbers have been coming up over here on the right side. So I'm going to predict that this number right here is going to be red. And the one that kind of stands out to me the most is this orange. I have a feeling that it's going to be a hit right here. So it's a 3, 7, 28, 32, 41, 48, 67, 37, 44, 52, 63. So I think one of these orange numbers, or maybe even two of them, will be coming up. Okay, but again, the strategy is to eliminate numbers. Okay, so I'm looking. I kind of like this right here. You see how many hits there have been in a row? So this line from here to here means it's 5 of these or 15 drawings. So I got 3, 8, 9, 10. You know, and as I look over to the others, that doesn't happen all that much. Here's a pretty long one right here. So I kind of like this one. And I'm going to get rid of this orange. Okay, so this blue mark means that I'm going to eliminate these numbers off of my game card. And that way, when I go to update it, I can say, oh, I got this correct. None of these orange numbers came up, or the 41 came up and burned me. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of these orange numbers off of my game card. Again, it's the 27, 29, 31, 33, and the 25. I'll get rid of those. Then the 35, 37, 45, 31, 39, 41, 49, 43. So I'll get rid of the 37. And again, hopefully those numbers do not come up. Okay, so moving on. Certainly this purple stands out. See what else I got. I like this blue. I'm gonna go with this blue. So I'm gonna get rid of the 2, 3, 12, 5, 6, 7. Then the 38, 47, 57 to the 68. So I'll get rid of the 38, 66, 68. And again, hopefully those numbers do not come up. Okay, so moving on. I really don't see anything that sticks out, so I guess one thing is you can see all this red over here. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a green number, which means the majority of the numbers will be coming up over here, if I'm correct. I kind of like this yellow. So it's the 2, 6, 10, 17, 22, 24, 28, 34, 41, 43, 69. So if I'm correct, I believe that one of these yellow numbers are going to come up. 26, 17, 24, 34. So the 28, 34. So I'll have to keep an eye on those. Okay, nothing really stands out here. This purple looks pretty good for a hit. There's that 34 again. Okay. Not really seeing anything, and that's it. That's all I have. So now I'm moving on to Group 8. So again, there's only 5 white winning Powerball numbers. So I know that 3 of these groups cannot have a winning Powerball number to it. Now looking over here, I got this 000 and a triple hit. 000 usually comes up. And the only one that I have that could be a 000 is this yellow. So I think I'm going to go for this one. So I'm going to get rid of the 44 to the 51. So I'll get rid of the 50, 51. So here I got 2 options, the orange and the green. I look at this green, the 000 hasn't come up in a while compared to the others. So I'm going to go with this green. Get rid of the 4 down to the 65. Okay, so I have 9 of these option cards. Certainly like this green to have a hit to it. There's the 34 again. So it's the 21, 55, 59, and the 34. I've seen that 34 a couple times now. Kind of like this red to have a 000 here to it. So I'm going to go with that. It's this ring with the 61. So I'll get rid of the 36, 53, 63, 64. And hopefully those numbers do not come up. Okay, the only 000 I have is this orange. And I think I'm going to go for it. So I'll get rid of the 18, 20, 28, 22, 30, 24, 32, 26. Oh, the 34. Maybe not. I'll change my mind on that. And I'll move on. So the only triple zeros that are possible is the purple and yellow, and I certainly like that yellow. I'll get rid of the yellow, 35 to the 47. And you can see that they're all gone. Well, this turquoise really sticks out. Maybe this blue for a hit. Okay, the 52, 59, 60, 68, 69. So I'll get rid of the 52, 59, 60. And again, hopefully those numbers do not come up. So here I got the orange and the green. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Oh, I don't like any of these. Oh, the turquoise is the only triple zero. I'm going to go for it. Okay, so it's the 16, 24, 26, 33. And then it's the 37, 45, 53, 55, 62. So I'll get rid of the 62. And the last one I have, I got 3 of these, the green, purple, pink, and you can see that a bunch of zeros have been coming up. I think I'm going to go with the pink. So even though I know that 3 of these colors cannot have a winning Powerball, I'm still only going to pick one. Because I feel that if I get this one correct, the odds of me getting a second one correct just go way, way up. And this is why I created so many option cards, so I could just pick one and move on. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the 1, 22, 9, 26, 5, 9, 26. So I'll get rid of the 1 and the 9. Then the 56, 39, 60. And there's no numbers. Okay, so I'm getting down there. I got 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm down to 10 numbers. I want to get down to 5. Okay, so the reason why I believe in this game so much is one time a couple years ago, I reduced the numbers down to 10 numbers like this, and the 5 correct winning Powerball numbers landed within these 10 numbers. I only got 2 of them correct that day, but I looked at it and said, well, I gave myself a much better chance at winning a really good prize. So, again, that's why I believe in this. Okay, so moving on. I'm moving on to group 10. And again, I have 10 different color groups, and there's only 5 white winning Powerball numbers. So again, what I like to look for is the 000. You can see with this brown, the last 000 was way down here. So I'm going to go for this brown. Now the 34's here, so I'm not going to go for that. Kind of like this green to have a hit to it. 11, 13, 20, 21, 22. I still got the 2021 there. Okay, moving on. Okay, so you can see that these double, triple zeros, they double up. Sometimes even triple up. So I'm kind of liking this light blue. There's the 34, so I don't like it. Okay, over here you can see a single blue, single blue, single blue, single blue, single blue. Finally it doubles up. So I'm thinking that this is going to double up as well. So I kind of like this light blue. So I'll get rid of the 41, 51, 59, 65. And they're all gone. Okay, so I do have an overview of this. And what I look for is a 03. That means all those 3 option cards didn't have any winning Powerball numbers in the red area with the 03. And I don't really like any of these. So I'm moving on to Powerball number 3. Kind of the same thing. I have 10 numbers here. 10 colors, I mean. And I got one started. So here with this turquoise, you can see a 000 hasn't come up yet. Same with the purple. And you can see how red this is over here, okay? That means the winning Powerball numbers have been coming up over here to the left side. So I'm going to go with this purple. Hopefully it's due to have a 000 here. I'm going to get rid of the 12, 21, the 48, 57. So I'll get rid of the 21. Then the 53, 61, 62. There's no numbers there. Okay, so I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 4 more to get rid of. Kind of like this light blue that have a 000 to it. I don't believe there's any numbers left. So I'll move on. Okay, right here, the blue. Never had a 000 to it. But no numbers are there. Alright, so moving on to 3B. Don't really see anything that I like. Maybe this light blue for a 000, but the 34 is there, so no. Kind of like this green. I'll take this green and get rid of the 23. So now I'm down to 8. Kind of like this yellow here. Get rid of the 54. I'll do that. Now I'm down to 7. So this is the overview, and I'm looking for a 03 that hasn't come up in a while. You can see that all of them have come up pretty recently. We'll move on to 3C. We go with the pink. Never had the 000 or the brown. I think I'll go with the brown. There's nothing to get rid of. Certainly like this blue over here. I just can't find anything to get rid of those numbers. Right here in the turquoise. Okay, moving on to 6A. You can see how hot this has been over here to the left side. Certainly like this blue. Oh, there's that 34 again. I think I'll go with this purple. Get rid of the 55. And I think I'll get rid of the yellow as well. Just get rid of that 58 because the 58 has come up in the last two drawings. It could come up a third time, but the chances are I doubt it. At least I hope not anyways. Okay, so I'm going to go with the 8, the 20, the 28, the 32, and the 34. Okay, so let's get a Powerball number to go with that. Okay, so one thing that I noticed that happens fairly a lot. Okay, is this like this 7? Okay, the 5, 25 came up and then the 7 came right back up. Same with the 13, the 12, 4, then the 13 came up. Here the 5, 22, 12, 5 came up. There's the 12, 5, 26, 12 came right back up. 25, 20, the 4, then the 25 came back up. The 6, 5, 11, 6 came back up. Okay, so it happens a fair amount. The 10, 2, 20, 10 came back up. So I'm going to predict that the 5, then the 9, 10 came up, and I'm going to predict that the 5 is going to come right back up. Okay, so I'm going to go with I'm going to go with the 8, 20, 28, 32, 34 Powerball number 5. Okay, so like Sherlock Holmes would say, it's a matter of deduction. So if these blocked out numbers don't come up, then these 5 highlighted numbers have to come up. Okay, let's go over the odds real quick. The odds to get the grand prize, 5 white ball numbers in the red ball, is 1 in 292 million. Okay, this game is mostly geared up for the white balls, so that was kind of my goal to get. I love to win the grand prize, of course. But just to hit the 5 white ball numbers, the odds are 1 in 11,688,000. Okay, so in other words, you can make nearly 12 million 5-number combinations out of 69 numbers. Okay, so I don't want to say that this is going to be easy to do. Another great prize would be 4 white ball numbers in the Powerball number. That pays 50,000 plus the power play. And that's just about 1 in a million odds. Okay, so I don't know why this keeps on changing on me here. I think it's 416 anyways. So if I were to spend $3 for a drawing, there's 3 drawings per week. Okay, so sorry about this, folks. Okay, so again, if I spend $3 per drawing, there's 3 drawings per week. I will spend $468 per year playing the Powerball lottery. Okay, so in closing, again, you can support my game through my Patreon page at patreon.com/decoding the Powerball. And if you'd like to give me any feedback, then please email me at decodingpowerball@gmail.com. Again, there's no "the" there. It's just decodingpowerball@gmail.com. And with this huge jackpot of 747 million, I want to wish you the best of luck with your picks.